Hey guys, and welcome to part 8 of my Austria guide. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to launch the Golden Era here. The reason is I want the max absolutism. So I'm going to go ahead and launch that. And I'm going to start upgrading this actually. And I can get it to rank 2 right now. And we might take some loans to get rank 3. It just depends. We would take some loans if we hit like the 114 mark. And what I'm planning to do also is switch my government reform. I think I have enough points to do it now. I'm going to switch my government reform to this plus 15% aggressive expansion impact, plus 10% max absolutism. And that way we can take you can take advantage of that Brandon Brigade, that extra admin efficiency and that sort of thing. And I also completed this mission here, Italian invasion. And maybe that'll get me enough. Yep, it's going to get me enough for Tech 23, and of course that's going to get me my imperialism, CBs, and that sort of thing. My first goal of today is to kind of take the New World and just kind of like, you know, attack all the colonizer nations and just take some stuff from them. And I'm going to show you some tricks that you can do to get some great projects over there. It's kind of useful. So yeah, just going to go ahead and get going. Just going to head down to Castile with some of my guys here. If you guys are enjoying the content, please consider subscribing. It's been awesome that I've managed to get 300 subscribers already, and yeah, that's kind of what keeps me going. So if you guys want to subscribe, if you like the content, I would be thrilled. I'm gonna tone down my +5 advisor to just a +3. Yeah, I should be okay to not have a +5 for a minute. Rather have some money so I can upgrade that Brandon Brigade. I like to stack my armies in stacks of 100 in the late game, and that's why I kind of like the land attrition. You know, if you watch my guides, I like to stack negative land attrition. That's probably because I'm not the most efficient with how I stack my guys in the late game, but with land attrition modifier stack, you don't have to be. Got my 3 armies here. I'm gonna grab them with generals. And yeah, just gonna go ahead and declare this war. Of course, now we have imperialism, CB. Gonna use that. And go ahead. Of course, I'm not going to convert anything to Protestant. I'm not gonna touch it. It's just, it was just to form the nation. I'm going to make my late game army template. That's just going to be 60-40. Basically just 4 groups of the 25 stacked together. I'm just doing that so I can conform. And I recommend this whenever you fight in the New World. You actually want to bring some guys to fight in the colonies because it's going to let you end the war much quicker. So I'm just going to sail 100 guys over to the New World. Make sure you don't become the Defender of the Faith as well. I'm someone who sees the religious icon, I'm like, I need to do it, but I have to like fight against my own thought there, because later on I'm going to have to be like spamming that every time it's up. What the heck? My game just crashed out of nowhere. I was going to win that battle. That's super lame. Come on, Paradox. Alright, so I got my 100 guys over here. Obviously, they take massive attrition when you take them over the water, so probably don't fight too much. Let it replenish a little bit. I'm actually going to grab one of these Ask with Faith, and I'm going to grab this Justified Conflict because it gives you negative 10% war score for other religions, and for now I happen to be a different religion. I'm trying to spread up my guys so I don't get too much attrition now that the war is kind of wrapped up over here. Actually, my absolutism is at 115, so I probably want to upgrade the Brandon Brigade. I might go into a few loans to do it, but I'm going to wait a little longer because basically I can get the absolutism still, I'm just not going to get effect from it until I finish upgrading that. Alright, I'm going to look to grab all of, or most of Castile's land, especially the provinces here, because I need all of Iberia to form the Roman Empire. I'm just about finished with my Brandon Brigade upgrade. One more and then I should be upgraded. Alright, perfect. So now that should take my admin efficiency to 88%, and it'll get towards 90. I think the one thing that's going to stop it is my religious unity, of course, is not great. It's still 80% funny enough because I have, I don't know, modifiers or something. Just going to keep sieging out over here in the New World. And again, you really need to go to the New World whenever you're fighting a colony nation like this. I'm going to finish my humanist idea group. And I'm going to grab this manpower recovery speed as well. And I'm going to get my first defensive ideas in here too. Still in this war, he won't quite give me what I want. So before in this war, I'm gonna do a little bit of a trick here. I'm actually gonna take this province over here. There's a monument that gives you a missionary in the New World, and as long as I don't have 5 provinces myself, it won't be turned over. I'm gonna show you what I think are the 4 great projects that are just really good down here. Okay, there's 1 in Tanu here. Basically gives you additional missionary. Then you have this one, which gives you plus 20% manpower recovery speed and plus 50%, or sorry, negative 50% recruitment time. It's actually pretty cool. There's down here Petin. This one gives you negative 2 national arrest and negative 30% stab cost modifier. And then finally, there's Machu Picchu here, and it gives you a negative 15% idea cost. So we can kind of get those 4 things so long, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. But they're super potent, great projects to get. So to recap what we're going to take from this war, we're going to take basically all of Castile, and we're going to leave them with a few provinces over here. And then we're going to make them our subject, and then we're going to take 2 provinces here, 2 here to connect, so I could get to Machu Picchu, and then of course this great project here as well. Alright. Be careful when you get provinces here. You can't have more than 5 provinces cored. And I'm planning to go to war with Great Britain. Sorry, Portugal. Straight away. Not Great Britain. So I'm going to disband these 100 guys. And the reason is I get that manpower back. And then I'm just going to re-recruit them over here. And then of course I'm going to take my ships back across. So my plan is to fight Portugal. But I know that I'm going to have to fight England will be in the war as well. So my plan is to really just deal with England first. And then I'll come over and deal with Portugal, basically. So I'm just going to get guys in position to basically cross over the strait here. Go ahead and start improving relations with Castile. They just subjugated him. I'm planning to befriend Atiua, or however you say it. This certainly is not like that. Yep, going to go ahead and declare this war on Portugal. Of course, I'm going to assign some generals before I do. Okay. Excellent. All right. I'll go ahead and declare that war, and I'm just going to try to white peace out England ASAP because I want to take his provinces next. I'm just going to go straight for London to get him out of the war. And then, of course, probably just go towards Labosa, the war goal here. And I'm just trying to respect London. I don't know how many guys he has. I think 200 is... I'll probably be fine with a 200 stack. Again, I don't plan to take anything from this war. I'm just going to make him white peace ASAP. I can even barrage here as he's got really bad fort in his capital. Generally won't take too much more than just taking his capital to get him to leave the war. Keep your stacks relatively close together. You need to be ready to reinforce if necessary. It's crazy the amount of times that I've looked at this and wanted to convert. Got problems. After only a few months, I'm able to get Great Britain to leave, so that's great. And I'm just going to go ahead and send these guys to Portugal, basically. It might be smart for me to send one group to the New World so I can get some more score over there. That's probably what I'll do. Of course, I'm just going to assault the war goal because, you know, you want to get that ticking ASAP. Especially in a war like this where it's not going to be easy to take everything he has. So for now, I'm going to have 89%, like 89.5, base almost max admin efficiency. And of course, when I switch my religion back, I should be able to get that to max. Grab another aspect of faith, and if you do switch to Protestant, just even for the meantime, you might as well grab the little perks you get, right? Like I get plus 100% army tradition battles, sure, and some morale. Might as well. Just to recap everything I'm grabbing this for Machu Picchu, this for Chichen Itza, then I'm making sure to grab all of Iberia so I can form the Roman Empire later. And yeah, that should be good. Go ahead and accept demands. So I'm going to start coring down here. Then I'm probably going to return these provinces. I wanted to see if I could, once I started coring, can I return the province now? And the core will just keep going? Yeah, it seems to be fine. Maybe I should just release him, but it doesn't matter. So now I have, in this area, I've got 1, 2, 3, there's still 5. So I'm going to return this one. Have too many provinces that I own because I don't want it to form into a colony. I want the great projects for myself. And I'm going to go ahead and swap my religion back now. I can start I'm going to grab the Defender of the Faith immediately and just start converting again. And I want to say I might actually be able to get an additional missionary with this great project. I'm going to wait for it to core though. It's funny as I still have this Catholic Empire buff. I'll start improving relations with Portugal. I actually want to get an alliance with Latuya and start curing favors as well. So I'm going to head down towards the Ottomans. I want to grab what I need from him to form the Roman Empire before Poland attacks, because I fear that Poland will attack him sooner than later. We'll be fighting Russia apparently as well. Actually, I'm going to call in Poland straight away, so he deals with Russia. But meanwhile, I need to make sure I get all the provinces I want. So you can look at this map mode here to determine what you need to form the Roman Empire. So you're going to need all of Maastricht and all of Antonia. Oh boy. So I'll go ahead and just spend my 100 guys over here again and just re-recruit them on the other side. I'm going to get this manpower buff ASAP here. I've been missing that. I'm trying to make sure that Poland doesn't siege anything out over here that I need, which is like most of it. So I'm just trying to carpet siege a bit. I see him creeping in, but he's coming. I really don't want him to take anything. Make sure if your subjects try to take anything, you take it, because you're the one with the max habit efficiency, not them. So them taking stuff is going to be really bad compared to you. And I should be good to end the war there. I've checked this map mode here for the regions. I'm going to grab what I need from him and call it a day. And then I'm going to gear up to fight England. Gotta bring my ships back home. I want to, let's see if I can fix the Byzantium. Since I just warred with the person that supported his independence earlier, it's super low again, so I just want to like dev a little bit. There we go. And I'm probably just going to annex him. For one, it's because he's annoying, he's like the wrong religion, but for two, I want to, I need to take it eventually, right? Makes me sad to annex like Naples and stuff, because it's so nice having him just do stuff for me. So now I have this court over here. I'm going to upgrade this monument. And I don't think I quite have the money, but basically once this is done, I should get an extra missionary. That'll be super nice. I'll go ahead and just declare war on Great Britain here. Guess I'm going to war with him in 75 days, because my diplomat was over in Indonesia. Alright, now I'll declare this war. Just going to go straight for his capital. Not sure if force march helps cross ships, but I feel like it does. It's at least possible. Uh-oh. A ship battle. It's a scary sound. Whenever I hear that, I'm like, oh no. My ships. Oh, I meant to call him co-belligerent. I totally messed up on that. It just cost me 519 Diplo. Well, whatever. Unironically, I mean, I'm going to do that. Alright, I was able to finish this great project over here. And that should grant me another missionary. Alright, I integrated Byzantium. Perfect. Get this a little early for that innovativeness. It's going to be all the points, but it's fine. I'm going to make, now that I'm like rich, I should just make sure I get +5s everywhere, probably. So yeah, of course, I just have to siege a castle in each one of these, so it's a little annoying, but we'll get there. Right now I have 90% admin efficiency, but I'm going to lose 5% of that when the next age starts, right? And so what my goal is, if I form the Roman Empire, they get an extra 5% admin efficiency. So if I can get that before the next age starts, then I'll never lose that 90% admin efficiency. That's tentatively the plan of what we're doing. Of course, I wanted to get, you know, all the colonial nations taken care of before they like potentially get like freedom or whatever it is. No. My ships. That's so tragic. I hate ships. His one last act was to destroy my navy. I hate ships with a passion that burns. I wish there was an autoconvert. This gets really annoying really fast. Alright, so as you can see that the Enlightenment has begun. That gives me 10 years until I lose that 5% admin. So we're on the clock to get the Roman Empire going. So I'm going to grab all of Brittany's stuff mainland here. And yep, this is a separate piece and it's going to cost me 519 dev, but I don't really care. I'm fine with dev. And I have to take all of that land for the Roman Empire. This is where I want my full annexation button, but instead I will click through them one at a time. I'm going to take this province up here because it's a great project. I'll just continue killing him. He won't quite give me what I want. Okay, looks like Great Britain is ready to end this war. And of course I'm going to subjugate him and take just this one province for the monument. Try to consolidate development a little bit, because I am overextended by a lot. Then maybe I just give it to some provinces, my subject. And that'll save it, I'm hoping. Let's give Desmond this entire island. There we go. So I concentrated a bit and gave Desmond a bunch just because I didn't want to be overextended. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the episode there. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and please subscribe if you like the content. And as always, have a great day. Thanks for watching.